And we're back at it again. Another episode of whatever the hell we're doing here, the KPWF.
This limited series of ours, several months in the making. Usually when these syndicated stories come out, they tend to get most of the episodes done. Imagine you're trying to watch Loki, but they only actually work on it one episode at a time. It's like this.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on around here. We make a full episode and we say, what if we did this, that, this, and this? And then also we prepare doing that for the next 3 months.
Yes, exactly. It's like, I can't think of a good example of that, unfortunately, and I cracked the can of beer, so my cognitive functions will decline, but it'll also be very funny.
It really will be very funny. First match here, we have, what do we got here? I see Timmy Tithair and Eliza on the right here, but who are these on the left?
We have Team Detective. These are probably the only two characters that actually know what's going on here. Both magic users, a very large man and a very small lady. Harry Dresden, this might not even be the weirdest thing he's experienced. I've read all of his audio books.
He's like, another wrestling ring, huh?
He realized this is actually just all in our heads. It's a metaverse. He's had this happen before. Weird Star Trek fighting necromancers. And, Naoto, she's been through the same thing. This isn't the real world. She's been in situations where we go inside people's heads and they're just fighting each other. Is this loading?
It's running for now. Go and hit go if you want.
Alright, we'll restart that. Fingers crossed it doesn't have to load again. Oh, shit, the intro. The intro is actually important.
Oh, okay.
No, it's too good to pass up, but I don't mind having to watch the loading screen again.
True. A lot of technical difficulties as soon as we want to start.
Yeah, it's almost like there's an error in the machine.
I can feel some judgment that's going to come down on me for the performance of this production. Some Nisi judgment, I'd say. What does that mean? If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. If anyone's making a flamboyant look, it's Timmy Tithair in that pose.
Well, Timmy Tithair is basically my shadow, I will probably be doing some art of him later. It's, the Timmy Tithair iceberg. It's the bottom of the iceberg, but it's not usually mentioned, but Timmy has a third hair somewhere on his body. Just imagine him walking around like Dr. Octopus.
Go ahead.
Naoto, she's no stranger to fighting a bunch of random characters, and, neither is Eliza. So, they're kind of at home here. And Harry, he has a lot of experience with the vampires.
Eliza's like, my opponent was a vampire hunter, and then I got found by a rich French lady. Who was like, I'm your sister?
Imagine being related to a vampire and finding out later in life.
Okay, we got Team Detective on one side.
Now, you might be wondering why Harry is so buff and why he's wearing that glove, and he's not supposed to be wearing that bracelet. That's cheating.
Well, we'll tell him to take it off at a later point in time.
That's a shield bracelet. He used that to make force fields. Unfortunately, no, I shouldn't say too much. That'd be a spoiler. Oh, Timmy, please. There are kids watching.
You don't want to show what's under there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Gotta be very careful. Oh, God. Our rating just shot up.
The ratings just shot up.
I'm gonna have to censor all of what's going on up there.
This is too sexy for Twitch. And not saying a lot.
Gotta get the YouTube yellow icon if I'm not careful. Well, Eliza, no!
Upload this to Plex Storm. You know, they're very tantric beings. These are white court vampires. Harry doesn't hate them as much, but you know, they try to schmoove on him.
Try to schmoove on him in the ring, so Harry's got to teach Timothy Harry a lesson.
Grabbing him by the meat right away.
Danger zone.
I don't know Timothy Harry's canonical size, so you know, I don't know what's going on down there besides the third hair.
Big drop on the middle of the stage. Eliza's clapping like, wow, that was impressive.
That's all she can do, because they're not allowed to fight. They're saving their energy for later.
Just in case they get into a fight later. Oh!
Oh, please, Timmy.
Huge tackle. Oh my god. Cover. Censor. Where's the censors?
Well, I might have to, you know, I got After Effects again. I might be able to help you out with that.
They're counting out right now. They gotta get back into the ring if they can.
You know, Harry, he does this all the time in the books. Vampires, bar none, are always stronger than your average human. And that's saying something. Harry's like almost 7 feet tall, and he's probably as strong as a person can get. You know, there's a word. It's not very appropriate to say, but you know what they call it when people are able to tap into their primal strength?
Yeah.
Harry's kind of pulling out all the stops here to take on Harry. Going for the neck.
Sometimes you just want to give a vampire a choke slam.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I can give Eliza a choke slam later.
First reversal of the night. True reversal. That one's gotta hurt.
Alright, I need to work on my James Marsters impression. You know, I can't do it at all, but I've seen a lot of strange things in my time with vampires. This is by far the strangest vampire I've ever seen. Vampires, they don't usually have horns, and they don't usually only wear towels.
Do vampires usually DDT him?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Throw him into the ropes.
You know, a few times that. Oh,
oh my god!
Harry's probably actually strong enough to do that. Oh god, get your face out of there, Harry.
Get away from there.
You know,
don't want to know what's going to be revealed.
It's a gateway into a whole new world. You know, the male vampires try to DDT him, and the female vampires try to DSL him. You know, that's how the white vampires work. They feed off of emotion. Harry thinks Eliza is a succubus.
All intents and purposes, she might as well be one. She won't mind the misnomer. What is... Okay. I was like, what is Timothy Harry doing? Apparently getting him into an arm lock.
Harry needs to get in the zone. He's distracted about the concept of vampire Latinas.
Very distracted. That's why he's getting kicked on the ground. Naoto's like, come on, I wish I could fight. What are you doing?
Harry is a very flawed character. He's very powerful. He's very talented, but he's also kind of a chauvinist. Sometimes his monkey mind kicks in. Happens a lot more lately for reasons I can't get into.
Big swing neck breaker. Naoto's in the back looking at this going on, and it's like, are you guys just wrestling each other? Are you all imbeciles?
Yeah. That one picture of her where she's scowling at the bar.
This isn't actually alcoholic.
This beer I have is, though.
This,
if Naoto...
beer you got?
If Naoto could get in the ring, you know, she could just cast Megiddo alone, and she'd be done like that. Harry and Naoto weren't allowed to bring their guns into the ring. I don't know how that would work for Timmy Tahir, though, as he is a code main character.
Every Tekken character has the capability of using a gun, so Eliza wasn't allowed to bring hers. I think every character in this 4 set could have used the gun. Oh, Timmy. Don't do that to the camera.
He's doing it, you know, IO is watching from that weird castle in Code Vein.
This is a crude bunch of characters.
Timmy Tahir is not a monogamous character. He's in a relationship with Eliza, but he's also seeing IO. You know, if you've probably seen her. You get it.
You get it. Is this a 3 count? Oh!
That's Timmy Tahir's signature form of combat. He just shoves his opponent's face into his groin.
Oh no.
He chokes him with the 3rd strand.
You know, even though Resin had the advantage earlier, as soon as he got too close, it was over. A 3 count? No, a 2 again.
All Harry has to do is, you know, that's just how all the books go. Harry gets bodied by whatever villain is in the book, and then he just eventually throws enough fireballs and he wins the day.
Harry's crushing the shoulder, gets countered out.
All he has to do is singe.
Okay.
All he has to do is singe off the hairs. That's his source of power.
Quick, get the lighter. No weapons are allowed. Nice forward flip. Working the neck.
Getting grabbed by your neck hurts. Fuck.
Ooh, a punch to the stomach. Directly to the face, somehow avoiding the horns. I would simply counter by just pointing my horns out.
We don't know why Timmy has those horns.
He's never used them, and he never will.
There's a lot we don't know about him. We don't know about the horns or the hair, why he's Cosmo and Wanda colored.
Cosmo and Wanda, I wish I was a hairy vampire.
You wish for what? Timmy.
Big throw. That slam's gonna do it. 2 count. Oh my god!
Oh shit. No, I actually ran this. The Dicks lost. I ran this match earlier just to test things out, and that didn't happen. So, divergent timeline.
Someone's messing with the timelines then. Who could it be?
To me, is so smug. He's intimidating the ref.
Eliza's just asleep. You know, as she's wont to do.
Yeah, she was on social media. She was uploading those selfies.
What? You won? Oh, cool.
What? Right. Well, you know what Timmy's gonna do later?
Oh, I'm in pain.
He's gonna stay in school because it's the best. All right, should we do the epic or should we do the 3-man raid next? What do you think? We need to decide who we're actually doing for that 3-man. We didn't just get a very large, dark-skinned man to cosplay for us that is actually Titan. No, we actually need Jack Black. He's basically a Lalafell. He's very short and his name rhymes. Jacko Blacko.
I'm glad.
Alright, let's see. Now we just need a healer. Who could be a healer? Tenderman could probably do some healing. He could probably remove some pain.
Yeah.
Do you have?
I'm like go down
right.
more. I'm just trying.
Right.
Like I don't know everyone in the list. Is it Goheen a doctor?
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
That could work.
You know, we should do the lavender beds.
True.
Can you imagine? It's like Maple Story when you're in one of the cities, but then the game masters decide we're going to summon Balrogs. It's like you're just trying to chill on the lavender beds, and then suddenly Titan appears. We need a Yoshi
have
P.
A Japanese ref.
Yoshi P ref. Is Goheen a Rothgar?
Pandarian, but we don't talk about that. What is the Pandarian? That's not for you to know.
It's from the second most popular MMO in the world.
The second most popular MMO in the world. And don't you forget it. What's going on here?
We're in Italy. There he is, the Lord of Crack. Oh, I've just been informed that a large number of the audience has been tempered to Titan.
Oh no, we're gonna have to put him down later after the match.
Oh god, eye makeup. Titan! It's okay, they signed a waiver, so we're not liable.
True. If you, come under any kind of powers or tempering or otherwise, it is not anyone's fault. You will have to be executed on the spot in order to maintain order between the multiverse.
You know, we told them the warning, if you don't have the echo, you should probably sit farther back.
Otherwise you'll be in the splash zone.
Maybe that's what those tiny baby men from before were. Those are actually, what are they, kobolds?
You know who's a warrior of light? Jack Ryan.
He's not a warrior. He can't go to yours. He's an analist.
He's an analist. Get in the eighth
in the
right?
game.
He's on his way down. He's the tank of the group, so he needs to be able to hold the fort.
Jack Ryan doesn't want to play Final Fantasy XIV. He wants to play Fortnite. He wants to play Serial Experiments Lane for the PlayStation 1.
Gotta uncover the truth of the files.
Oh, Titan. I meant to give Jack Ryan a custom intro.
Titan is very nicely just sitting outside the ring while Jack Ryan poses for the party.
He's just standing there.
Intro cutscene.
He's waiting for the ready check. He knows his place as a raid boss.
They have to aggro.
Boner. Up your ass.
Alright, the DPS of the group, Jack Black, also a warrior of light.
Lalafell.
Jacko Blacko.
It's canon. He's trying to put it in Titan, as you know. Yeah, Jack Black can only say that one thing pretty much.
His known key phrase, his signature phrase, boner.
Up your ass. Well, it's not very appropriate, but he's trying to, do that to Titan.
Anything to make a joke for the party?
Jack Ryan analyzed Titan and discovered that it's viable.
I'm glad. We have two Jacks on the team, don't we?
Yes.
I just noticed it.
And we have 3 Alexanders, which is interesting. We could probably do something on that.
Yeah, 3 Alexanders. What a time to have 3 Alexanders. Oh, we have our healer of the group, Goheen, who's a doctor. You know.
He's trying to teach sexual health.
Read this. Here, Titan.
He's telling Titan, if you're going to engage in that kind of a behavior, you need to make sure you do it safely.
Also a warrior of light. You know.
Yeah.
They all have to be able to avoid the tempering somehow. Titan's just walking around.
He's getting restless. He's gonna enrage soon if they don't hurry up.
Waiting very nicely at the back of the ring.
This is gonna be a true battle of giants. Goheen, I believe, is our 3rd largest fighter.
Alright, first move. Jack Ryan gets crushed.
Jack Ryan's just a... Jack Ryan's just a... Is he a human? Is he a hero? Or is he, you know... He's built kind of like an aura.
He's a Midlander. He's a Midlander here.
After all, he's only a Midlander. So, you don't put the blame on him.
You can't put the blame on him.
He's looking kind of like Indy Jones.
Good moves, getting Titan to the ground like that. Alright. Bringing him to the party.
Jack Ryan really is the definition of hero potential in this match.
Titan's just ready to eat so much damage. That's why we got Jack Black out here, crushing his shoulder.
Yeah, you know, Jack Ryan, he has the enmity on Titan. That's why he's facing that direction. So Jacko Blacko is gonna work the back.
Oh,
so he's gonna do some buffs.
He's gonna do big damage. He's gonna get his head in. Now he's out. Back to tanking. You know, these two sit on equal footing, even though one's a simple man, he's the only human, and the other is a 11 to 12 foot giant who is made of rock and crag. Equal footing out here.
You know, yeah, that's how it works. You know, all Ryan has to do is level up a little bit. Look at the size difference between him and Jack Black, by the way.
Eat a few pieces of food and rely on the echo. Oh, a trip! The bigger they are.
How did Titan get here anyway?
That's a good question. I don't think you or I brought him here particularly. We were like, oh wow, Titan, that's cool. But he seems to be everything.
Yeah. I mean, Shiva somehow manifested. Goheen is very aerodynamic.
You know, the shape of his head just allows him to fly through the air like that.
Mm-hmm. He's streamlined. He shaved off his fur. He's kind of oily, that's why. You know, Goheen knows his body. He knows how to make it move the way he wants.
Oh god, Goheen, get out of there. He's a giant rock monster who's gonna slam you to the ground.
Oh shit, look at Goheen's leg.
Elevated. Oh, so much damage.
Usually when they do raids, there's at least a 4th person and they're not fighting one at a time, which is a little strange.
4th person is the GM, the server GM, just kind of watching there. You know, most of the time they're invisible.
Oh, where's the Japanese ref, by the way?
That's it.
Who is this man?
Question.
Who is this other cure?
I have no clue who this is. Who is that?
Where's the Doman ref?
Yoshi P was replaced. Couldn't be here today. You know, Japan's still in the lockdown. Oh, shit! Titan's blood. Bleeding.
He's leaking aether.
He's trying to get Jack Ryan to bleed too. Bow down, Overdoiler.
He's waiting in hell.
Titan's so heavy, I thought that pain was unescapable, but... Jack
Titan's
Ryan's...
only 200...
Yeah, go ahead.
Titan's only 220 pounds. he's like a whalelord. You know, you tie a
Jack Ryan's shoulder is destroyed after a single move.
You tie a string around Titan's leg and he's just a balloon. He's really just a parade float we brought to life.
Crazy. Titan's 220 pounds, so is Jack Ryan.
So is Alex.
Oh, that's it!
Duty complete. Unfortunately, that was only Titan normal.
Still, we got the group moves out. We were able to very easily take him down. I can't believe that drop kick.
So, what's the need greed on the loot here?
Jack Ryan will set it up as a loot master.
Huh. I wonder what he's gonna get.
He's gonna evenly distribute it. Definitely isn't just gonna take the Titan heart for himself.
It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of new gear Jack Ryan, Goheen, and Jacko Blacko have.
They're all celebrating like, yes, we get new gear. See you all next week when we do this again.
Well, not everyone. As you know, they're going to have to euthanize part of the front audience.
It's true. Jack Black's like, where am I supposed to look for the photo?
Jack Black, you know, he smoked some weed out of Satan's horn, remember?
That's why he was able to do so much DPS.
Yeah.
It's a bug.
It's starting to work. It's starting to, yes, exactly. That's going to be 5.6 content.
Jack Ryan's like, these two are my teammates, really?
You can, alchemists and culinarians can make special butter in 5.6. Alright, well, we're not done with the 14 content.
Yes, it's time for our big moment.
Time to figure out what's going on in the space-time continuum as the threshold of the metaverse starts to crumble.
Someone brought Titan here through their own means.
Where are the primals coming from?
Good. Alright.
What's with the cogs, by the way? What's going on?
Yeah, there's everything. Time seems to be out of sync. There's a bunch of cogs appearing everywhere. You know, I'm seeing machines with wings. I don't know what's going on.
Cog torture.
Cog and wing torture. But enough about machines with wings, time, and cogs. We have Alexander and Alexander fighting in a triple threat match.
What's compelling these Alexanders to fight? Will we ever know the answer to these questions?
Maybe if we ask the one true Alexander after we find out who it is in this match, we'll figure out.
Is some kind of secret group compelling these men to fight all of a sudden?
I don't even know if Alex Y2K got the message. I think he's just like, oh, these other guys are named Alex, so I'm gonna fight them.
That's reasonable logic.
You know, I'm the real Alex. I can't be outdone by these fake Alexes. Y'all play my game?
You know, you can't beat Red, but maybe you can beat these guys.
Oh!
What's going on?
Oh no!
With Alex?
I'm a little scared. Alex, you look a little different after last week.
What's wrong with him?
He died and became Sans Undertale, apparently. Now you can't hear it, but there's a lot of whispers and murmurs in the chat. Not the chat like my stream chat, but there's a lot of people in the audience who are screaming in horror.
If I saw someone that looked like that, I would too.
He's lost all definition of his body. They forgot to update the photo because it just happened. His hands are normal. Oh my god.
He's just making a scene. This is disgusting.
He's an abomination. Oh my god.
It hurts just to look at him because it's so funny.
Belladin wanted to tell him what. Oh!
Parallel timelines are coalescing.
Belladin wanted to tell him he looked like that when he last saw him.
I messed something up. We're gonna have to restart. You know, he's fine.
He's back to normal now. He was just making a scene. What a guy.
There we go.
Hey!
It was worth it to fix it. He seems to be dressed like another Alex.
Oh no.
Now I'm singing in the rain. He's trying to psych Frank out.
He's trying to make sure Frank has a reason to fight.
He's giving Frank PTSD.
I hate young people.
I hate young people that look like this. That's what Alex was wearing when that incident with Frank's wife happened.
I specifically hate that young person.
Yes. Yes, Frank. You know, peace.
Here for
Alexander Pistoletov. He speaks Russian, but Russian is basically the same thing Alex speaks in Clockwork Orange. He's gonna Tolchok some Droogs with the. He's gonna Tolchok some Chelovics with the Droogs.
Oh my god, he's smiling.
No, she's dead. Smile.
That's what he has to say after seeing that entrance.
Frank lost his damn mind.
I hate young people. Smile.
Damn.
God. It doesn't look right.
Sugoi.
Sugoi.
Oh, that needs to be part of the thumbnail.
Oh, you bet. I have to get that screenshot of him posing like that. Alex Y2K Sans and posing.
Frank is so kawaii.
Okay. Took that shit off.
They all did.
Frank just left.
Frank doesn't want to get injured. He's Pistoletov. You know, that's a very, Pistoletov is supposed to be a face, but that was a very heel move, reminding Frank of what's going to happen.
True. Now this is a normal Fatal 3, which means the first pin is the win.
Oh, you know, Alex is going to do something fancy. He's going to try to flex it. He's going to try to do a corkscrew, and then he's going to fall flat on his face.
Oh my god, he did! He actually did!
I know what's going to happen. It's almost like this has already been dictated.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
Alex is bowing respectfully to the other two. And now Alex has Alex in a neck lock.
That's just how we're gonna have to narrate this match. Alex slams Alex.
Alex slams
and then punches Alex in the face.
Oh my god, Alex fell out of the ring, but Alex is holding him up.
Is there any other Alexes I should know about?
Big slam into a pin.
Frank can't feel his legs, so that moves off.
Alex. He's just whipping all the time.
Alex is very lightweight, so he can just kind of fly around, but he doesn't have the skill required, so he just flies right over people's heads and hurts himself.
He just bumbles around and thinks he's so good, though.
He has hollow bones like a bird.
Might be some real damage he's actually doing here. Unable to get a good attack in. Sweep. Everyone's in different poses. This is that improv game, standing, sitting, squatting.
Oh shit! Did you see that, Frank? Phase through Pistaltov's body.
Holy shit! No, Alex, don't tease that you're gonna hit him. Actually hit him.
What power is this?
Pistaltov in trouble. No, reversal.
Alex is a hipster. That means he reads literature, so he actually probably knows about A Clockwork Orange.
Read the whole plot. That's why he didn't intervene.
He just read the Cliff's Notes. He was busy playing video games, indie games, in the 90s.
My favorite game, Two Brothers, by Act Studios.
Alex,
Oh, a real reversal.
He took a gen ed in college, and then he graduated college, and then he just decided to live at home for a year and not do anything.
It's true. He's destroying everyone's backs, I'll say that much.
He's blowing out backs, just like he fantasizes about in his game.
Oh, anti-pin attempt by Pistaltov.
They don't know why they're here, but they feel like they have something to gain from being here. Oh shit, what's going on?
Pistaltov, don't do that.
That's very appropriate to Pistaltov.
He just won like that.
You know, they say it's probably pirates, it's possibly pirates, it's probably a primal. What if it was a pirate and a primal at the same time?
A pirate and a primal? Would Alexander Pistaltov become a primal?
I mean, he knows what's going on. He achieved the win state, and now he's going to gain the power of Alexander. Can you imagine just a massive, giant, building-sized man? Giant.
No, he's growing more powerful. Get out of there!
We got ZUKE the Upper and Mayday the Downer. We got ZUKE the Downer and Mayday the Upper.
Mayday's in the back looking really creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
She got some amorous eyes. Unfortunately, she has rocket power skin, and she has, like, prodigy hair, so...
Rocket power? You should take a shortcut!
You should take a shortcut, guy!
No! Jack Black, unfortunately, alone. You know, JB isn't here to support him. Would be a good manager, I'm sure.
Cage is too busy doing cock push-ups. I think people are starting to develop phasing powers because first Frank and Pistoltov phase, and Jack Black's hand was in his stomach.
Huh. They're becoming more aware.
They're what is it? Strong nuclear force, gravity, weak nuclear force, magnetism. The fundamental forces of reality are a little damaged right now. Time and dimensions. You don't know what's going to happen. A lot of these people's atoms aren't too jazzed about being in the wrong universe. We know Jack Black, he's going to get in the ring, he's going to flex, people love it. But let's introduce Mayday and ZUKE. We haven't seen ZUKE since the Royal Rumble, which he won, by the way.
Definitely did. He's getting a new fit for it.
Yeah. I think it's very striking.
Looking like a pop star over there, ZUKE. What's the S stand for?
Shoot people with guns until they fall on the floor.
Alright. ZUKE in sweatpants is such a weird visual. ZUKE still, I guess this is him cashing in his Royal Rumble win.
Yeah, that's how he spent all the Royal Rumble. Joey did Money in the Bank, didn't he?
It's true. He still hasn't cashed that out. Oh my God! Jack Black starts with a flurry of punches.
He spent that on drugs and the meat.
The flowers. One count, and then they're back in the ring instantly.
ZUKE is just a really thin Rodigan.
Oh my God, that looks disgusting! What a throw!
Jack Black is not tall enough for this.
He's
That's
not
another
designed for
disadvantage.
this at all.
That's actually another disadvantage he has. I gave him the moveset of a very large.
What? It's over! It's a squash match!
Fucking cock-ass!
Actually, he is. He's like level 90. He's like S rank.
That's what the S stands for. ZUKE is a triple S. He hit him with a bunka, a junka, and a shakalaka bam. ZUKE's like, I should have been on that Fight for Titan.
ZUKE is green like a cube.
I guess we're going to our final match of the night.
Maybe Jack Black hasn't recovered from his Titan fight after all.
Alright, under the effects of our new primal Alexander Pistoltov, we have a 8-way match.
He just really wanted to see the women, especially Ramona.
He had something to say, but neither of us speak Russian, so we didn't quite understand it.
Iana's not around either, so we'll have to ask her later. He knows what happened to the Darkest Fairy in the middle there.
The Violet Evergarden next to Nana Land is so funny.
You know, I think that is what makes life interesting. You know, you have extremely violent killer androids, but you also have, like, puppets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one's made of metal with a little bit of meat. One is, I don't know what the other one is. Some kind of alien.
Cloth. What
made of felt.
Image.
Yep. They're on nearly equal footing. Was not sure who I wanted to put in this match, so get ready for whatever the female equivalent of the getting in the ring and flexing is, but we're going to watch them all anyway because we have a lot to talk about. The Darkest Fairy, you know, she's willing to get beat up a little bit as long as she gets some leave away from her punishment. Which, you know, some of us, we saw what happened recently.
Yeah.
You pretty much do anything to not have to go through that.
Oh yeah, definitely. would do anything to get away from her complete duty of being stuck there. There's been a lot of fights this semester. I'd say we're pushing her a little bit, but that's fine. Darkness Fairy has a lot to do.
She has to win a few more fights if she wants to escape her punishment. You know, she's trying to get in good with a time manipulating god who can make it so that never happened if she does a good job.
Liza just came back from managing her match.
Which she won this time.
Easy victory, you know.
Timmy Hair gave her a little tickle with the hairs in celebration, you know, wrapped them around her body in a hug because they're good friends.
Yeah, they're just friends.
Well, you know how it is with some, you know how it is. 2021, that doesn't mean anything anymore. Especially when you're a vampire.
It's curtains for you, Eliza said to their 7 opponents.
It's drapes for you.
Up next, we're gonna have to wait a second while the game loads it in.
Maurice?
Oh! It's Violet Nevergarden.
She has some of Diana's combat data now. She's been upgraded.
Yeah, the Mark II bot. Slightly more powerful. Same human arms that got destroyed last time. Had to be repaired.
Yeah. You know, I work on her in my off time. She's a pet project of mine.
Pet project?
Yeah, you know, I take her to the workshop and, you know, sometimes people work on dolls, which, you know, is kind of boring. What are you going to do with that besides just kind of have them sit on the shelf? I work on killer androids.
Yeah, so it's boring just working on normal dolls. You gave it a...
She works for Cyber Death.
And Thirst for Vengeance.
Yeah, it's part of the lore. I mean, someone had to build her, right?
Oh my god, I didn't think the eyes moved.
She's blinking like Ultron.
That don't look right.
Alright, Mayday. She's just got done supporting a total champion. Maybe, you know, she's feeling good. She's ready to win herself.
Easy win. Easy win just came back from.
Where'd you rocket? All she has to do is lie on the logo and she blends in really well.
Yeah, she's gonna keep managing ZUKE and his rise to fame, but she also wants to claim her own glory, her own victory.
They actually are good friends. You know, they're trying to pump each other up.
Hopefully ZUKE's in the crowd watching or somewhere up there. Whoa, did the ring just vibrate? What is that? That? Oh my god, it's Nanaland with the Thanos gauntlet.
She's the central Thanaland.
I'm glad.
That's why the ring vibrated. The gauntlet doesn't work in this space, though.
That doesn't have any of the things. It's
just for
an
aesthetics.
accessory.
You know, we keep them in a drawer in the back office.
Slightly pushed away from each other to make sure they don't activate or explode.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry, Pops will put them back after this is all over.
No, it's okay. Me and Alexander reset those timelines. They don't need them anymore.
Alright, Naoto is looking to redeem her pride a little bit after detectives just kind of ate shit and lost.
She's so small. She may be a very small lady, but I think she has what it takes.
You know, Pain comes in many sizes. Now too, Shiragani's no stranger to dishing out some mean kicks.
She knows a thing or two about weird mental monsters and killer robots. Dusting the dust off her. She learned some moves from Kanji. Wrestling moves, I mean. He taught her how to fight.
Yes. Moves for wrestling, for fighting.
You know, Naoto actually had earnest intent. Kanji didn't understand, but he went along with it. We got Princess Plump. You can't really ignore her girth. She's to her advantage. She got tired of just being a passive royal sitting around, getting kidnapped and rescued, being an actual capture the flag objective. She decided she's gonna become a celebrity wrestler.
You know, at some point she had a very close friend, inseparable you could say, but gave it all up for more power.
I think she could go all the way. She's terribly strong, after all.
Boo. I understood that reference. Boo.
You should be clapping, man.
Hey, Ramona Flowers. I don't know what was up with that space.
I don't know what was up with that Twitter handle.
Oh no.
Someone must have hacked into her socials, unless she wrote that herself.
No, Ramona Flowers, here after her successful run, speed run to killing all of her 7 evil exes. Killing, probably, definitely.
Yeah, you know, oh man, the ring is really full.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. What the heck just happened with Ramona? They defied gravity.
It's hard to even tell. You know, Ramona, she jumped in one of her subspace portals, but she's like, this isn't where I'm supposed to end up. I was trying to make an Amazon delivery.
Yeah, on the way here, or on the way to her delivery, she got stuck here. And now
she was trying to do Amazon Prime.
Well, I guess I'll just do this in the meantime. Hopefully I'll still make it to my delivery time, but you know, I'm a delivery service worker. I can get there whenever I want. No one can be upset.
She thought it was Amazon Prime, but it was actually Alexander Prime.
What the heck is Natalie doing?
I don't even know.
She's dancing on her puppet. The darkest fairy doesn't need to put up with this.
She is a puppet, so she's probably just doing funny wiggles with the hand.
Yeah, do press the children who are watching. Now, oh my god, Mayday not as strong as ZUKE. Eliza also out.
Maybe I shouldn't have set this to fast.
No,
it's too fast. I guess you could say it was made in heaven.
Okay. I was gonna be upset if Violence Nevergarden automatically got knocked out. Oh, the Fat Princess is gone. Ramona is a little too strong.
Ramona trying to encourage the Fat Princess to go vegan or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you back to the Great White North.
Yeah, well, you know what happens when you get the Fat Princess off stage? She respawns in the castles.
Now
she got
ganked out of it in the back there. Natalie going through it. Big reversal.
She needs to spend some yen to get her SP restored by the fox.
Oh god. Violet! So close to being out!
She's so powerful, people have to team up to try to take her down.
Still can't do it. This went from 8-way to a 5-way really quickly. Wait.
Sure did.
What the I hate looking at that move.
It looks excruciatingly painful.
It does also look painful.
Darkest Fairy is probably a low-tier reality warper. That's how.
You know, within our regulations.
I think Naoto can handle the Darkest Fairy. She's like Lenon Shi or Queen Mob or Titania, just like a mid-level shadow.
Oh my god, Nanoland caught the Darkest Fairy and just slapped her onto the ground.
Nanoland is deceptively powerful. Oh.
No, Naoto's out!
She got KO'd by Labras.
What up? We have our 4. We're down to half of the roster.
You know, I read Naoto's light novel. Her character arc from the games got unresolved, and now she has an inferiority complex.
You know, that's the light novel tax. You win some, you lose some. You get an adaptation for you on your own. You have to go to the same old.
You have to become inferior to a robot.
In any case, we got our top 4 now. Nanoland's about to Fortnite dance on the Violent Nevergarden. Mark
This
2.
is actually This is actually kind of appropriate to Neil.
The Violet Evergarden, all memories and the things you can consider about the people you love. How deep it is to remember fondly Nanoland. Funny tomato. Ultimate opponent.
Killer Robot versus Funny Puppet.
Yeah, how are you gonna be someone who calls things the peepo?
Oh, there she goes.
Ramona was able to take out the robot.
Not her first time. She's taking out bigger robots. Yeah, unfortunately, Violent Nevergarden nurtured her defeats too.
Alright, Nanoland now has full control of the ring. Goes for it! Oh my god, it lands!
She's dangerous.
This is a brutal match. I think Nanoland might be one of her strongest players.
Nanoland has like Toon Force. Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Oh my god. She's so dangerous.
Oh no. I am actually scared at the possibility that Nanoland will win.
Nanoland's gonna put the Darkest Fairy back in the jar.
Grabs Darkest Fairy, Dakushi.
Nanoland might as well be a Neopet.
Darkest Fairy is really fighting to avoid.
She knows what's at stake.
She knows what's at stake, and she knows who she's up against. She's not afraid. The only one who can fight a puppet is a puppet master who operates from the shadows. And, you know, right now at the moment she doesn't have her 3 sisters. Question mark.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just remember that the Darkest Fairy had cronies. They just kind of evaporate.
You know, the Darkest Fairy's redemption arc is advancing smoothly. She's undefeated, I think.
She's more powerful than Nanoland.
She has to be.
You gotta be number 1 if you want to avoid the dark fate that awaits you.
The white fate. The off-white fate.
Number 1. That's right. Alexander's gonna reset the timeline. I'm gonna get another chance.
I mean, when the stakes are so high, there's really no other option than to win.
It's true. What's up with the strawberry on her shirt?
Yeah, that's her necklace.
It really looks like a strawberry.
No, it's her necklace. Look it up.